Hello. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today on another Paint and Ponder. And I completely forgot to put we're with Tilty Bird, but it's Saturday, and every Saturday morning for me, or Friday night for you, it's Paint and Ponder with Fluff the Squirrel and Tilty Bird.
That's right.
Here we are. Here's the picture I was going to put as a thumbnail. Couldn't figure out how to do it. We'll do it afterwards.
I really like it.
There's mask off.
Yes. Which is hard and scary.
And then we have another one from, as far as I'm aware, the youngest squirrel, which is Thunder Squirrel, who's 7. And if you remember, we did one week where we asked people what their message would want to be. We said about the children not being able to have childhoods in Scientology and just being treated as big beings in little bodies, adults in small bodies, had the expectations of adults, did not have the understanding or the leeway or the care or the consideration or the nurturing a child normally has. And a very good friend of mine and my mod and your mod, Snuggle Squirrel, her mini squirrel, Thunder Squirrel, drew a beautiful painting saying, "Let kids be kids." So I said, "Oh, would you like if I did that?" And they said yes. So here we go. And here's the colours we went for. Yellow, orange.
Oh, it's so great.
So yeah, today we're just going to talk about growing up as a child in Scientology, and I assume other high control groups and cult-like groups. Just talk about childhood, the things that they do, the childhood loss, and the way that can transpire or show as symptoms that are like being neurodiverse. And I think that's why so many of us neurodiverse, neurospicy, are drawn to the cause, and why the second gems, third gems stories resonate so much with us, because speaking for myself, I know what it feels like growing up and just being like, what is going on? Why can't I ask? Why can't I be myself? Why is my expression not okay? Yeah, that's just a start. So I know there's a lot of neurospices out there. If you are, jump in the chat. Let us know why you're here. If I'm cold, warm, or hot with my thinking on it, and we're going to do some neurographic art today.
Heck yeah!
I'm going to turn it around.
I think you said that perfectly too. Like, hello, Dr. Mark.
I'm going to detangle. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to mute.
Okay. No problem. Dr. Mark, I got your email, but I was extremely confused. I'm gonna have to rewatch that video. All good. That's the only reason why I didn't email you back. I was just letting you know. It's not that I was ignoring your email, that's all. Hello, Hitzel. Fluffer is just currently detangling. No, Fluffer is currently popping up like a Muppet.
Oh, Hitzel. And I was like, Hitzel? Hitzel's in Texas. Does amazing chalk art and does an amazing protest dance as well. Hitzel's very cool.
Fantastic.
And does a lot for the kids as well. Tells them kids can't consent.
Fuck yeah. That's the shit. That's what I'd like to hear. Trying to separate what brushes I think are kind of clean from the ones that I know aren't.
And they still have the sign here in the background that says, "There's freedom waiting for you. on the breeze of the sky, and you ask, what if I fail? Oh, but my darling, what if you fly? So if there is one Sea Org in there who has the what if monster in their head that a lot of us suffer from, oh, what if, I lose everything? What if everything goes wrong? What if I spoil it? What if I fail? What if you don't? What if things are 10 times better than you could ever imagine? What if you have the first friend you've ever had? What if you fall in love? What if you see the sunset and you feel like your heart has exploded and you've never felt such joy and awe in your life? What if that happens? So let's not live life because of what ifs.
And not waste time based on doubt.
Yeah.
So you said not too thick a pen first?
Wow, if we're gonna do it, I was thinking to show some people that it's really not that hard. Like, you really don't need skill.
No, yeah, perfect.
But people are going to say that I've done it loads, which is correct. And people are going to say you're an artist, which is correct. So I had a thought. Should we go lefty?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh jeez. All
Because
right.
we were talking yesterday about when you want to make new habits, it's good to prime the brain or do warm up.
Yeah, you mentioned the toothbrush.
Yeah, so doing things with the opposite hand is a good way to
Okay.
help the neuroplasticity, and it helps make new connections. And if you regularly do stuff with the opposite hand or do stuff that makes the brain learn, then you tend to learn better, you tend to change better. And there are studies showing that you're less likely to have a stroke, and if you do have a stroke, you're more likely to make a full recovery from that stroke. So doing things with the other hand, doing new skills, learning new language, Sudoku, stuff like that, we all know is good for our brain. But this is one that's just easy. But it makes,
I'm stoked.
I want to say a cerebellum, but I don't know. It makes one part of our brain work hard.
Dr. Mark, which brain is it? Which part of the brain?
There's certain things, like if you want to go, this is going to hurt my brain. Am I doing it? Yeah.
Whoa.
Doing it? Am I doing it? Am I doing it? No, these are both going around. Yeah, I'm doing it. You got one finger forward, one finger backward. I'm not doing it now because I'm talking.
Whoa, I can't. Whoa.
There's stuff that you can do that helps that bit of the brain. Brushing your teeth with your non-dominant hand is a good way to do it.
I could not do that finger thingy. I almost smacked myself in the face.
So, I think we start off pencil.
Oh, okay. Wait, let me grab my pencil.
And the first part of neurographic art is not the satisfying part. This is the part where we get out our uncomfortable feelings. So we can do a circle if you want to have our big negativity bubble. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do it with my left, and I'm going to do it here, down here.
Do I have anything I can draw around?
Yeah, you can try doing your perfect circle without doing it. Remember, you've been like, you can't do that, it's cheated.
That's right. I'm just going to do it. I'm just doing it.
Are you actually? dear.
Okay,
Boom.
that's not bad.
Good. No, not at all. Right.
Oh, Acupunk is here. Hello.
Hi, Acupunk. I don't know if you've seen what I did for you, Acupunk. Maybe you did. Acupunk does whatever Acupunk does. Sorry.
Either way, she'll enjoy it on the replay. Oh, I love the colors.
You're so cool.
Heck yeah.
That's my interpretation of acupunkish. Okay.
It's an acupuncture.
Yeah, acupuncture. And no, she does do acupuncture.
Yeah, but if you put like acupunk and then chur like the end of picture, I'm just
I've not got something, I'm sorry. It's still early here.
No, it's okay. I'm just making silly word jokes. Okay, I've got my circle. Are you okay?
I have a light and it just decided to fall over.
Oh.
I'm not with it. This is the one that I started for Op Media. Oop.
Whoa.
Oop. Because he's always got the most funky top, so I wanted to pay homage to his fit checks.
How do you do that?
I ran out of pink pen, so it's not how it was meant to be. It's not how I wanted it to be.
That's really cool. It's got a cool effect to it. Like,
I just used highlighter pens. Oop.
You could also use Moonlight Jelly Roll gel pens. Probably.
They sound delicious.
Do that.
I'm probably not. I might eat them.
I like gel pens. Acupunk loves it.
Ah. Okay, right. Pencil. Left hand.
Pencil. Left hand.
Needs to feel pressure to do it in their other hand, unless you want to, go for it. This is so hard to get wrong. And we're doing pencil. With most pencils come equipped with an eraser, because I know the American name for it now. Eraser. Eraser.
Oh yeah, I can't find my rubber anywhere around here. I found it. Here it is. Here's my rubber.
That's what I've always known it as.
It's not just you. It's funny.
I'm gonna start. I really want to start down to here, so I'm gonna start up here, and then I want to swoop down to here. So I'm not going to swoop down to there. I'm going to go up, which is weird, and then down. And then I really want to go to that bubble, so I'm not going to do it.
Oh.
I'm going to not go to the bubble. No, I'm going through the bubble now. Okay. So here's my neurographic line. No one can see. Terrible, terrible lighting. Ba-doom. Does this have effect? Not really.
Oh, I can kind of see it. I'm just...
Oh, no, that does have effect.
It looks like a poop.
What looks like a poop?
The line that I drew.
Oh, well, thankfully we are doing more lines. Can you hear me okay? Because I also
can hear you.
Charge my phone. So my phone's on charge and I have no headphones in.
Oh, no, actually I can hear you fine. It's not bad. But my hair keeps touching my face and that is not going to work. So I need to put it in a hair restraint. Okay. So then you just keep doing lines, but you try to fight against where you want to go.
Yeah, I really want to fill this space now. Because there's
so
space.
You're leaving it.
So yeah, I'm going to make, which is hard with the left.
Can I pick up from where another line left off?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want any loose lines anywhere anyway, so you'll have to do that eventually.
See, like right here, I want to go up, but I shouldn't then. I should go over here.
Yeah, no, start somewhere else. And you see a nice place, you're like, oh, I was like, oh, I want to finish here. Nope.
I just did that. I just did an exact opposite of what I wanted to do.
Yeah, and this is good because it's telling our brains not doing what we want to do straight away doesn't kill us. It doesn't hurt us. We're actually fine.
It's causing me a little bit of discomfort, but I'm dealing with it.
Yeah, but just because something's slightly uncomfortable doesn't mean that it's not okay and we can't move past it. This is just like a microcosm of that. Yeah, I'm done.
Whoa, I'm taking my time here. You just zoomed along. Oh, I almost swapped hands. Whoo, caught myself.
I'm just taking a few deep breaths, looking at this circle here. And I'm thinking of the negative feelings weighing on me, which is a lot of frustration and upset. And it feels internalized. So I feel like sometimes when I don't understand either situations or my emotions, I can get very frustrated with myself for not understanding that. And I have to actively remind myself that it's okay to not understand things, and it's okay that it might take me 3 days to process or understand, a conversation or part of a conversation. So I'm just taking some deep breaths, looking at that circle, just thinking about that frustration and not wanting to have that towards myself. So I would like to dump that frustration in this circle. And I feel like I'm going to do it with my left, because if I do it with my right, I might go through the page.
Okay.
And I'm going to go. That was a bit much.
That's a solid squiggle.
That's going to be a nightmare to colour in that.
There's mine.
It kind of looks like a butthole.
Thank you, my frustration.
Mine does.
Oh, I see. You know what? I was looking at how mine looks like a butthole, but I think they both look like buttholes because I think we both kind of feel like a butthole.
And there it is, the magic. You can do like tea divination. We all do this. The pad says I am a butthole. No, I'm not making light of tea divination. I don't understand it.
No,
It's
just
you
were just making like
I was just making a reference of I'm silly. This is my silly version.
Yes, I get it. Holly Lewis is here. Hello.
Hi. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you all.
Dr. Mark wants to watch your brain while you do art.
Oh, you do not want to watch my brain. Well, saying that, I make up like whole TV shows in my brain.
Me too.
My friend, my best friend, her family, I have like a running cartoon series of them in my head, and whenever like a little quirk happens, like a little family outing, and she'll tell me, I'm like, okay, this would be the episode in the cartoon. And then we just, and obviously everyone gets like there's a lot of hyperbole, and everyone gets sort of any sort of little characters exploded to make it like sort of a cartoonish thing. But we
dramatized and
we cry laughing at these little stories my brain comes out with.
that's incredible. I love that.
We're silly.
I do that with my cousin. Okay. Where do we go from here?
Thank you, new name. Yeah, we're gonna have a nice Zen thing.
Super chill.
Yeah. Yeah. We're going to talk about basically a message to Tilty last night, like, this is my theme I'm thinking for the week. What are your thoughts on it? Would you feel comfortable doing something, learn something about this here? And they were like, yeah, sweet. I was like, cool, off to do it. An hour later, I'm like, changed everything. Changed everything. New plan. Also forgot to tag you. Can't change it, sorry.
That is okay.
And that's the nature of ADHD.
It's like an uncredited special guest.
No, I will change it afterwards. I know how to go and edit it. Right. So now what we're going to do is watercolor paints. If you don't have watercolor paints, this is also easily done with pencil, acrylic paints, gouache, ink. Did I say gouache right?
You sure did.
I do have gouache that I'm very, very intimidated by, that I might whip out one day if you would like.
Yeah, we should. That'd be fun. I'm gonna use ink, I think.
Have you got anything else that you don't normally use?
I mean, I actually haven't used my inks in a while. I've mostly been doing watercolor.
Oh, okay, yeah. The ink's quite. Do they behave quite well?
Oh yeah, they're pretty close to. Well, no, you know what? For this, I'm just gonna stick with the watercolor.
Yeah, I say, because this is the frustration part out the way. From here on, we want happy days.
Yeah. I just want to have easy time with the nice.
Yeah.
Fun. Yeah.
You don't want to be like, please.
I'm just gonna go with the watercolor. Yeah.
Ah, the Art of Brotherhood's here. Hello.
Oh,
hello. He is amazing. If you haven't checked him out, we're on my channel. Yes. Can you please drop your link, please, Luke? Me and Luke had a paint and ponder with Fluffer and friends, and he actually isn't part of the SPTV community, doesn't know a lot at all about Scientology or the anti-Scientology movement. So I just info dumped on him for probably 2 of the 3 hours we did. And then Luke spoke about where he comes from in his field in youth work and community work and men's well-being, and spoke about some of the statistics there on loneliness and the self-unaliving rate of young men. His knowledge is predominantly in the UK, but I can imagine it's not far different across the pond there.
No, I don't think so. It's a pretty bad, pretty bleak situation for the lads, for everyone.
Yeah, I'm really hoping to go and do a part 2 on his channel. So yeah, if you do want to go and he's got a new channel. He will be doing mainly stuff around community and health work and youth work and stuff like that. So if that's something that interests you, he's also an artist, a really, really fantastic artist and creative person. But yeah, it's great you're here. Actually, today we were going to talk about the sort of growing up neurodiverse and the similarities that is to children who grew up in Scientology and why their stories resonate with us a lot. And through those similarities, even though it might not be like with autism, that's you're born with it, but stuff with ADHD and symptoms that come along with ADHD, they can be addressed as symptoms with the same tools. And I've done a lot of it. CBT, me and Tilty have spoken privately a lot about CBT. Art therapy, fantastic form of therapy. EMDR. I spoke to my EMDR therapist about this, and I said, I believe watching football is like a form of EMDR, because EMDR is you just sat with your brain quiet, with your eyes going back and forward. I was like, I do that every time I watch a football match. I don't like football in particularly, but you put a match on, I'm like a cat. I hardly even blink. I get dry eyes watching the football.
Oh, wow.
And also
That's
going out
intense.
on walks, looking around when you're out on walks, that also helps stimulate the brain the same way EMDR does. Not exactly the same, because it's not the therapy, but it is just looking around when you're walking. That lateral eye movement just helps soothe the brain, which is probably what hypnotists do. And I'm sorry, I'll stop doing that now in case anyone's feeling sleepy. No.
I think half of the viewers should be feeling sleepy,
Yeah.
depending on where they are. I just go in with color, right? And I just put color in.
Yeah. So you might want to pick since I spoke to you and said it's okay, is it okay if we stuck to more the therapy side? Because I
Yes.
think we could all do with a more therapeutic stream. So what I would do is just look at it and then pick certain spaces. Like for me, I don't know if you can see very well, there's sort of 1, 2, 3 here, and then 1, 2, and then some there. So I'm going to do that bit there, all in the same shade. So if I go blue, I'm going to do all of that in blue.
Oh, so like I could do this, 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 and this all in purple.
Yes.
This little squiggle here all in
Yeah.
there. Okay, I get it.
So you're going to do this now intentionally.
Right.
So you were fighting against your intuition. This was anti-intuitive lines. Now we're going to tap back into the intuition, and we're going to start getting back to them feel goods, painting feel goods. Then we'll go into round off the lines, and then we'll really get the therapeutic calming effect on our brains, because it recognizes it's the same patterns. It's mirror neurons. It recognizes example. Here we go. It likes these patterns where they're all rounded off.
Right. I was doing a little bit last night. It was just making my brain just feel better. I find it really helps when my OCD is bothering me too. Like when I have that moment where I notice that my OCD is causing me problems, and then I'll swap to just doing a couple lines on one of the pieces that I have, and it's really helpful.
Yeah. Purple. Oh, sipping tune break. If anybody hasn't, take a sip.
Oh yeah, I've got my water.
Oh, I'm going to do this shape. I just found a funny shape that I like. Oh, I found a shape that I like. I'm glad this is what I do. I shouldn't be embarrassed.
No, it's great.
Do you know what? When I did my slightly random, when I went back to college to do the furniture making qualifications, and you weren't allowed to eat in the workshop, but I'd like feel weak if I didn't have like a little snack every hour or two. So I thought I was being well sneaky. I'd just toddle off into the corner of the workshop, shove something in my mouth, and then go back to my workstation. And it wasn't until like the second year, and then was like, you're being sly at all. Everyone knows you're going and eating in the corner. And I was like, what do you mean? And they would, you do this every time. And I was like, that is my tasty bug. I can imagine that being very obvious.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Oh, but yeah, no one told me off. I was okay.
No, they probably thought that was probably like the highlight of their day to catch that.
Yeah. Funny time.
So if you go out of the lines a little bit, that's fine because you can touch it up with the black line when you go over it all, right?
It's fine because it's fine, but it's extra fine because look how thick some of these lines are.
Yeah, and that's why. Okay.
Yeah, you can just do you fix it all at the end, so we're not worried about anything. We're not even worried about this being a nice piece of art.
No.
We did worry in here, and then we dumped out the buttholes. Apparently, that was what we went for. That was the feels today.
Like a metaphorical butthole.
Yes. One thing I am just so buzzing about is, did you see Jeff PTS for Life's video?
No, I missed that one. I haven't watched any videos today. I've been doing focusing on some stuff.
Yeah. Wow. And this is how my brain works. This is the reason I'm so excited. Jeff applied for an education grant, I believe, from the SPTV Foundation, so he could go back to school to be a therapist. And he got it. I believe he got the full grant.
Oh my
And
gosh.
I literally, I was like, that's amazing. That's amazing. Full grant. Nothing's stopping him. He can go straight away. Look at me, I'm getting goosebumps. He can go straight away. Not only can he go straight away, but he's young enough that he can get 10 years under his belt, be very experienced, be renowned, and then also have 10 years to teach everybody else. The
Oh
amount
my
of people's
gosh.
lives that could be changed by this one grant from the foundation, this one person's selfless act to just want to continue to help other people. The amazing person stood beside him, Andrea, who he just, it's the way he speaks about her is absolutely beautiful. Like, just
That
because of
makes
the
me
act
I'm
of a few
crying. That's so
people,
beautiful.
think of the amount of people who will have a cult specialist. He is a specialist by his life experience, and to go into therapy and then to go and help people, I just think is an absolute game changer. And this could be the start of therapists knowing how to help and how to treat people and how to help heal, rather than, saying, yeah, come do these, 20 hours while you educate me and pay
Yeah.
for it. You can't do that to a survivor. That's horrible. That's
Yeah,
horrible.
absolutely.
So this is just, the bigger picture of this is just absolutely heartwarming, amazing. I could not be happier. I couldn't be happier for every single person this is gonna affect. I really couldn't.
That's the best news ever.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah. So yeah, that's my good news. Good news of the day.
I love it. It's top notch.
It feels it. Jeff's
I'm
a
not
good
supposed to be
speaker
doing
as
this
well.
with my left hand, am I?
Yeah, you can do if you want.
Oh. I think it's a bit late for me to be doing that.
Yeah.
Maybe if it was earlier in the day.
I didn't know. It's early here and it still feels like quite a task. I'm gonna try.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
now I
I'll
want to
try.
do that top bit as well.
Why did I bring this up?
Ooh,
Why did I do this to
ooh.
us?
No, because this is the satisfying bit, and I've got to have my
Oh!
tongue out to do this apparently, and that's not a good look.
Yeah, I have mine like sticking out of my teeth like a weird beaver.
I want to do the beaver picture. I need to write that down because I keep forgetting.
Do you want me to write it down for you?
No, I've got a notepad right here that I keep right next to me.
Okay.
And I don't write on it every time. And do you know what the funny thing is? Do you know why I kept this notepad here? A, it's magnet. It's I've got a magnet on it. And
Oh, that's
B,
handy.
flip flop. So I put my SPTV stuff on there. Oh, it's funny. It's funny.
Oh my gosh. I can
I've got
hear the
Lara on
sound of them
the
running.
side. I don't know why. I've had this laid around for ages, and it wasn't, Feral Cheryl. Did you put the flip flop on her head?
Oh, I'm almost
Pen.
knocking everything over here.
And now I forgot what I was going to write down. What was I going to write
The
down?
beaver picture. The beaver picture.
Beaver. Oh, yeah.
This is a struggle.
Yep. Okay. Put that. This is weird.
Yeah.
A little weirdy shape, you.
What? Not me hitting my phone with my paintbrush, getting paint everywhere.
Okay.
I think.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for popping in. Brain Fog has popped in. Brain Fog had the police called on her today for
Oh my
chalk.
gosh.
The unholy crime of chalk art.
How dare you use a water soluble substance on public property? How dare you?
It's a crime.
And
Her crime.
that's a sin.
And do you know what the funny thing is? It's not funny. The funny, not funny thing is, Brain has more respect for that building than any of the Scientologists. I would assume.
Yeah.
Even have for like most humans who aren't Scientologists. Like, I would say Brain has a deep appreciation of the buildings and the history and the architecture.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's what I was
so
gonna say.
the last
Yeah.
person to do criminal damage or graffiti or whatever ridiculous things they want to say. Oh, don't do that. Okay, fine, do what you want. Yeah, thank you, Luke, for popping in as well. Appreciate you. Sweet, thank you. It'd be nice. Be nice to see you. Be nice to see you and nice to be seen. Appreciate you very much.
Oops.
Is chat working for you?
I'm not actually looking at chat, but I
I'd like.
can. Um,
I was just wondering if we had any fellow neuro spices in chat and what their thoughts were.
boom, 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 boom.
I like that purple.
Oh, did you see that New Name said that we inspired them to paint 3 mini canvases?
Oh, that is literally one of my favourite things when people say, you inspired me to get the paints out. I think that's amazing. And I think
love it.
Declared Dave's done awesome doing the Sciento colouring book. Colour me Sciento. And Serge and Serge were amazing doing their art. They're just incredible.
Yeah.
If you don't
There
know,
are no
Serge
words.
and Serge. I think it was Artology with Serge and Serge. They did
Yes.
2 or 3 days ago. Can I remember?
Something, yeah, it was either yesterday or the day, but it was like within the last 3 days.
Yeah. And then Z News had like a marathon stream, 5-hour stream, which the first thing I need to do is go on and make timestamps after we're doing this, because I watched it yesterday, but I had a really bad day yesterday in my head. I was in bed most of the day, pains. But I will get that done today. So much happened. You've seen all the kids go, someone just pulled up and dropped all their kids and they all just ran into the Scientology in Kansas.
Fuck.
Someone out there actually started speaking to her called Jerry. He was really cool. I like Jerry. I think Jerry's cool.
Cool Jerry.
She did lots of chalk art. And then got loads of people coming out at the end as well. Went out and did another stream. There's so much I need to go look back on. But yeah, people saying there's no kids in Scientology. Full of shite.
Yeah. They're only on camera, but no, that's okay. They're not actually
They're
children,
talking out of
so...
there. This bit. This bit. The butthole.
Okay. It's the butthole. I'm gonna do green.
No.
Or like whatever this color is that's in my palette, because it's pretty. Because I don't really know what's happening. I'm just going with it.
Got that song. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is... This is my life. That's the soundtrack to my life.
Yeah, I mean...
What's going on? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? That's my head.
Just on repeat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meow.
Okay. This is a neat sagey color, kind of. Kind of gives me like dinosaur purple and... Oh, not like Barney, though, but like good dinosaur.
Mm. Don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, I swapped back to my other hand. My proper hand. Shoot. Shucks.
Oh yeah, no, you can for this. This is, remember saying this is going to be the... Try and do the feel good.
I did all the purple with my left hand.
Oh, what didn't you? Well, yeah, as long as you're still finding it relaxing, that's good. When I was doing it, I was like, oh, this is
Yeah,
all of her brain power.
I started getting frustrated that I was like really going out of the lines and that I don't really know how to manipulate the brush with that hand. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna swap back. But I did a whole color in that, so...
Well done. What do you think makes the anti-Scientology movement and community resonate with you personally?
Everyone passionately cares about something that I really care about. It's a bunch of people who know what it's like to be hurt. So I don't feel judged by how I support, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you feel like you can just sort of be fluffy, I guess, like a fluffer, and no one's gonna.
Yeah.
Well, I do. One part that I find quite difficult is the fact that I am naturally like, if I think something, I say it. So if
Yeah,
I think
I have
his
that
hair
problem
looks
too.
amazing, I'm like, wow, your hair looks really good today. Like really, really good. Like you look amazing. Like whatever you're doing, keep doing it. And I'll say that to someone who I just seen in the street, who I've seen like 6 times, but I've never spoke to him, and I might it just come out my mouth.
Been
But
there.
that can come across, some of the stuff that I might do can come across as love bombing.
Yeah.
The same flavor. I would never use the word love. I would never lay something on thick and be like, but the encouraging fluffer that I want to be, if I didn't do it within healthy, respectful limits and boundaries. Yeah, I can't think of the word,
Yeah.
but if I didn't do that, then it could push into love bombing or appear like love bombing. So that's something I'm very conscious of, and I wouldn't want to do.
Yeah, and I'm only just learning about love bombing, and now I'm extremely conscious about it, learning about stuff with you and outside of that, and just some of the situations that have happened. It's, oof.
It's scary when you take things at face value and you're like, what they said they cared about me, and it's because they wanted some. Oh, that's
Yeah.
hurtful.
I didn't know that I was just a, you know, uh, like a game piece that needed to get, taken over so that you could get to the other piece or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh
So
no, I went the wrong way with the green.
you're fine. You can't go the wrong way.
But I did.
No, it'll be all right. You can't go wrong on this.
Uh, Hello, Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Well, I don't know what I should do now. I feel like I should put some green here. So I will.
If by any chance anyone is watching in the Portland, Oregon area, please do contact Rika, because I think she's going to go protest outside the IAS event.
Yes.
And that'd be something much safer done with more than one person, or as many people as could ideally be there. Because Rika was, little cowboy John, OT8, with his criminal record and his electric car, tried to run down Rika. So not cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, if someone could be there just to be like, hey, that crazy man's driving at you in his tiny little red car again, that would be awesome. Not if he
It's also
did.
a good.
Awesome.
Yeah, and it's also a great opportunity to go out to an event where you may be able to do a lot of good stopping recruiting. So it's a win-win.
I don't think they're recruiting as much as
Or sorry,
raising finances for the war chest.
that's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I'm trying to help and then my brain is not all there. Okay. Um
Another thing that I think sort of makes me feel is like when I listen to Liz Ferris and the way she grew up and her sort of neurodiverse experience, and just sensory wise, some of the stuff that she was meant to do, being
Oh.
on the spectrum, is just disgusting. Like put into skips, put into like big trash unit things, and made to out of pure bleach, and just she said she used to put her head next to a crack and try and suck the fresh air in because she just felt so sick with the smell.
Yeah.
Just disgusting. Just it's abusive anyway. But
Absolutely horrific and unacceptable.
if you think like my nose, I can smell things like I have a
I'm
really
smelling it
heavy sense
just
of
with you
smell.
talking about it. Like I'm almost gacking. Sorry.
I'm figuring where this purple wants to go.
Ooh, out of the line. Oh, worse out of the line. We're good.
I can't stay in the line with my good hand.
I know. It's my
I'm
problem.
either-handed though, so it's like
Yeah.
ambidextrous's shit twin. It's like ambidextrous is the all-star
Like
kid, and I'm
non-bedextrous.
the one that just is told, please don't eat too many worms in the garden. Okay, mud pie. It was in all the special classes. I can say this. It was my life. It's mine.
It's okay.
But yeah,
We can laugh about
either-handed
it now.
just means I can use either hands for most things, but neither of them work very well. And I do a lot of stuff with my left. I just write terribly with my right. I think I eat with my left. My phone. You can tell I use my phone because I have the special person mark.
Yep,
Do
I've
you
got
have
my little
the
blister
special
there.
person
My
mark?
cousin has it. I
Is
checked.
your cousin neurodiverse? This is
Yeah. Yep.
we'll know if you're neurodiverse, but absolutely this is not a test. This is silly. This is me being silly. But check your pinky finger on the hand you hold your phone in. Normal people hold their phones like this because they just live life. But if you're a person like me, very clumsy, you regularly get into arguments with the door handles, just be catching your loops and pulling your loops off all your trousers. You can't live life like that. So we have this ledge and we have death grip on the phone. You
Yep.
see that? White knuckles, death grip, blister from constant pressure on this finger from the upward pressure grip, because this is also very strong.
Only way to live.
This is how you hold the phone if you are like me. And then you end up this. I've been
And
asking
me.
people. I'm getting my friends to check their friends.
It's
Have you got?
mine's like pretty bump. Like it's a pretty solid bump. Like I've been using that pretty heavy.
Do you have them up? Oh, hi, Bridget. Bridget's here. Thank you so much. Bridget is
Hello.
amazing. Bridget has kindly volunteered her time, energy, efforts, expertise to help with the website sptv.space,
Oh,
and
awesome.
there will be a fantastic new update. And just we've got a few people who have been doing a lot of research, and I'm just blown away by the stuff that people are doing. And so they're going to be able to upload their stuff and just send links and stuff. But one of the people who absolutely, I'm like, oh, your brain is amazing. Scientology. I said the name. Scientology. I practiced. They've been
Scientology.
like chat. I could never remember the letters. Chat GTB. Chat
GPT, I think.
GPT.
Yeah,
Chat GPT.
I think
And
so.
has got like the L. Ron Hubbard writings in there, and like you can ask questions, and it just gives. It's like amazing, game changer. C'est incredible. It's all of the things, and I'm just so excited because the depth and breadth of knowledge they have. It's just astounding. It's astounding. And they're doing stuff to make all that knowledge accessible to everyone else. So, amazing.
That's incredible.
How much more amazing could you get? And putting all the effort and work into to make that happen. So yeah, massive shout out to Scientology. Check them out. I don't know if I've got.
Ah, crap.
Oh, could you remind me after? No,
Yes.
I'm going to write. But also, yeah, if you could remind me, and I'm going to write. Drop everywhere. To add everyone who I talk of, I'll add them in the description because I know how to edit things after now.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm writing it down as well. I've got my notebook right here. I fudged this up. So I'm gonna fix it by adding an extra squiggle.
I just thought now, when it gets back to OSA, that the SPTV Foundation are making SPs therapists.
Oh my god!
There's going to be a new wall in the Psych Museum.
It is. You're right.
That's actually funny. Sorry, I just thought about all the genuine good. I didn't think about the batshit Lulu.
Oh man. Oh, it's gonna be. It's like a troll, but also like a troll for
it's
the greater
best.
good. It's like a justice troll.
Yeah, it's like being like, it's like getting Cruella de Vil by rehoming every single dog, and now every single dog has a loving home.
Yes.
It's like you get to flick one off to the bad guys and do the best things ever.
Absolutely.
Sorry, dogs. I wasn't
It's
trying to
true.
compare anyone. It's just because I love dogs so much.
Well, dogs are very good and they should be loved.
Oh, so juicy. Juicy.
Oh, I need water.
Oh, Steppington break. Thank you. Reminder.
I've had like 3 bottles of water today. I'm so thirsty.
I just woke up.
Well, I guess I can let you off this time.
I could not sleep last night. I was just tossed and turning.
The pressure has just been absolutely messing with me too, like mentally, physically, inflammatorily.
Sorry, I am confused. I don't know if you mean physical, mental, or the barometric pressure, just because we've been talking about
barometric pressure has been messing with me mentally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
sorry.
like, yeah. No, sorry. I've worded that completely not properly.
My brain was like, I'm like, you don't have a fax machine.
It seems that you are missing a word in the statement that you are trying to transcribe. Please start from the beginning and try again. This is a very dark purple. I didn't know that this would be this dark.
I need more purple, but I don't know where it's going yet.
Everywhere. In the sky. Purple rain.
Purple rain, purple rain.
You need to do more painted production with Rika, because you barely got to sing.
I don't sing.
You sing so good!
I have asked Chow Young Smut Cricket. I was like, please, can you and Rika do something? Because she has a beautiful singing voice.
Yeah, but you do too.
No.
I'm sorry, but you blew Jamie Foxx out of the water. I'm just going to say that right now.
Stop right now. Right. Right now. Like that's selfless. Right now. Right now.
Yeah.
You're dead.
I don't know if I should go over this with this. Oh, it's too late. I already did it.
No one blows Jamie Foxx out of the window. Nobody.
Well,
There's not one person. He sings.
I said what I said.
He acts. He's a comedian. He plays musical instruments. Like, tell me the miss. Please don't tell me. Actually, if he's done something wrong, I can't handle it this year. Tell me next year.
Okay,
please.
No. In my mind, I prefer your version singing that song than him.
No, the Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
Are we talking about the Brady Bunch song? Okay. Okay. No. Sorry.
Okay,
I'm not
off
trying to
topic. I'm so sorry.
come after the Brady
Oh,
Bunch. Hey, snuggle
okay.
squirrel. Oh no. Are you okay? Is the electric?
Uh-oh.
Are you okay? Are you good? I think you're good.
Oh, crap.
Let me know if I can help in any way.
That sounds like a big bunch of butts.
Oh, I'm painting myself.
Wait, like you're putting yourself on the page or you're painting like
No,
physically
I
on
put
yourself?
the paint that's there and I'm rubbing my arm a bit. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
I do that every day. It's just the way it goes. I don't know what those big black splotches are, but they're there. They're not actually black, they're purple.
yeah, if there's anything that you're like, don't want you like that at the end result, you can just doodle over it. Remember I said do like the Zen doodles over?
That's true, and I could also use like for dark stuff, I could go over it with like gel pen that's like
Silver.
opaque on black. Or silver,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, you're right. I keep choking on it because of that. Okay, I need to just
Stop. We're doing therapy.
I need a couple breaths, I think. I need OT 420 is what I need. Oh, okay, this is gonna go over there. Okay, I see it. I see the vision.
Oh, I did at the start of the stream, Snuggle, I did a shout out to Thunder Squirrel and showed the picture I drew of his Let Kids Be Kids.
Yeah, and it's already better than me. So you can tell him that I'm jealous of his talent and his color picking ability. It's unfair. I've been working at this for a long time, and he's just a very young
I
lad,
did
and
I did that
he's
painting,
awesome.
Tootie. I did the painting for him, but it was his message.
It's okay.
I'm not doing.
Dumb. Hey, that's cool.
I mean, Thunder Squirrel is very much we are birds of a feather. Me and Thunder Squirrel. So he'd be like, "What? I didn't do it. What?"
Yeah. He did the other one though.
He did.
Yes. I still have that one
Fantastic.
saved.
Actually, we did this. um, we did our own paint and ponder. Me and Thunder Squirrel did. We did it just
Aw.
on FaceTime. Well, I think I was trying to just say, okay, Mum, have a break for 5, but then I think Mum decided, oh, we're all gonna paint, which was lovely,
Oh,
so sweet.
that's so wholesome.
Yeah, they're such a cute family. They do the cutest stuff together. Like
Families that do anything together, I think that's cute in itself.
they're like, oh, let's camp in the living room.
Oh, like
Let's
they
go.
love each other.
Yeah, like hiking holidays. They take the dog.
Oh, that makes me happy. Oh, I'm so happy.
Yeah,
Like I'm actually gonna cry. Like that makes me. I love hearing about kids that are having good childhoods.
yeah, and and
That's
um
awesome.
and they love each other. Like
Fuck yeah, they
there's
do.
the security when you know your friend is so in love and so loved, it just doesn't compare. It doesn't compare. And I don't get those friends who like to stir in people's relationships. I was always told you do not stick your nose in between two people who lay their head on the same pillow overnight.
Oh yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't get involved. If two people's heads are going down the same pillows of a night time, don't you stick your nose in between their business. Like, and I was like, yeah, heard it, understood. Shan't do that. But yeah, it's hard, isn't it? But
1 second.
where are we going? This is giving pea pod energy, and now I'm like, more pea pods, please.
I accidentally turned my camera around. There we go. I fixed it. The peas in our garden are just starting to sprout upwards, and I love it when they do because they start growing up the lattice, and you can just see them reaching for the sun, and it just makes me really happy because they're just green and perky and doing their thing.
Lovely, lovely.
Yeah, I'll get a picture of it tomorrow. It's really nice.
So yeah, normal childhoods different and vary around the world. I understand that, but
That's true.
and obviously in a lot of different cultures and across time, some people would have kids who man the land. Like you, I'm birthing you to be cow watcher. Like people legit used to have kids and be like, oh, we need someone to help with the harvest in 3 years. If we pop one out now, then people they had to when they had. Do you know I'm talking like hundreds of years ago?
Oh yeah, like medieval times, like
Yeah,
days of
but
yore.
yeah, but to think that in this day and age, from a billion dollar quote unquote religion, that children are still being brought into the world in that way, as soon as you're old enough to stand in front of a sink on a few boxes, you'll have piles to the roof. Can you imagine how disheartening? Can you imagine how impossible of a task and soul crushing and spirit crushing and joy sucking it'd be to, as a child, to go in and see to the roof, literally plates to the roof of dishes to wash?
It would
Because that's
literally, like, having hope at that point is like a rebellious act.
Yeah, one that you pay for. It's
Yeah.
not free.
Imagine getting
But yeah,
punished for having hope.
and having love and missing your parents.
And asking for your needs to be met.
And then, oh, HENR, human
Mm.
emotion and reactions. You're a
Mm-hmm.
problem. You're a problem. Oh, maybe since you are such a big problem, maybe you are the problem. Maybe you're the problem between your parents. It's not the fact that they're in horrific debt, overworked, underfed, lack of sleep, haven't seen each other, don't have any expression or freedom or free time or anything. It's not any of that. It's you, you little PTS shit.
That's right. What did you do to
You're
bring this in?
needy, wanting more than an hour a week. It is literally so maddening. It's maddening. It's so maddening that I couldn't begin to think of the things I would want to do if I was in this situation. All I can think of is be like, come tell the world. No, come tell the world with your chest what you do to the kids. No, it's
Yeah.
fine. You think it's fine. Come tell the world. And then just hold a spotlight on that.
I'd love to see it. I'd
Like
pay
I
to
can't
see
think
it.
of, I can't think of doing anything other than holding a spotlight, because I just feel like I would just be like, take the biggest breath and just swear for the next 10 years, and that will be all the good things I've done in my life. I'll just be known for the person who cussed themselves to death.
Could you imagine if someone actually cussed themselves to death? That'd be actually really badass.
Just being like,
That'd be
yeah,
so punk rock.
they actually used all of the oxygen from their body. There was none left.
They cursed so hard that the blood started to spew.
No, we just feel like you just deoxygenate. I don't know the
Yeah,
word.
that's yeah. Um, I have a question. I think I did a thing. Um, So you see here,
Mm-hmm.
I accidentally connected these ones over top of that. Is that
Yes, fine.
okay?
Mm-hmm. You
Okay.
could redraw lines of a pixie mushroom person.
Oh, I
This is
love
pixie
that.
mushroom. This is pixie mushroom hat wizard person doing
Yours is
Pilates.
like Sealy Court Fae, and mine is like Unseelie Court Fae.
It is cool. I don't know why I know what corpse fay is, but I do. I think unless I don't,
Ah, it's the blood in you.
it's the what?
It's the blood in you.
Is this a reference to something?
Yeah, to just you being in Europe.
Oh, okay. I'm jumping around everywhere.
Woof.
Have you done CBT before? CBT therapy?
So I did an online like once a week group, and it wasn't really that great. But I have this huge workbook that I got from that I barely worked through, so I've pulled that out.
Yeah, there's different types. I've read a few books, and the more you read, the more you're like, oh, this all contradicts each other somewhere. That's
Oh,
helpful. If you could maybe do a collaboration, that would be good. You might not make as much money, but
uh,
you have money out. Um,
right.
but yeah, I'd just say try a little bit of all sorts.
The one that I did that helped the best was DBT, and I got to do that for a year. But it's kind of like there's so many people in my area that really need to do it that you can't just get on the list to do it again.
Would you just explain what that is quite briefly while I run and get the dogs out?
Yeah,
Open the door.
absolutely. So DBT is like CBT. So CBT is cognitive behavioral therapy, and DBT is dialectic behavioral therapy, something like that. And basically, it incorporates the CBT, which is like um, evaluating thought patterns and all of that kind of stuff, and then it adds in the um, like the dialectic of emotions versus thoughts. So balancing the emotion and the thought, and how to do emotional regulation and things like that.
Sorry, my
It's
dog
pretty.
decided to do spins on the bed. Look at this. Sorry, this is why I'm laughing. Look at this. Look at this silly girl. This silly. Okay, stop
Oh,
now.
what
Stop
a
now.
silly puppy! Oh my goodness.
Yes, yes, it's exciting. Sorry, I wasn't giggling at you. Carry on.
No,
Sorry.
no.
Dialectic.
Behavioral therapy,
Oh,
yeah.
therapy.
So instead of
So
just
is
like
that
just thought patterns and stuff, it's thought patterns and emotional regulation, and trying to figure out how you're feeling in your own body, and being able to like try to describe what feeling goes with what emotion in your body, which is something that is really, really, really hard.
yeah? So
Let me find it here.
see, I liked CBT, but
It feels like CBT is half the puzzle.
CBT is helpful after you are feeling okay-ish. It's like putting a plaster on like your bones sticking out your leg. Like it's not gonna suffice.
Yeah.
Once that's all healed up, maybe if you got a little gash, you just put a plaster on that, the plaster out then. But you know, it's going to keep the infection out, keep it clean, so it can actually end up healing nicely. Brilliant. But it's not going to help the bigger issue.
Yes, exactly. Okay, here we go. Um, Dialectical behavioral therapy. Dialectical means the existence of opposites. In DBT, people are taught two seemingly opposite strategies: acceptance and change, i.e., that their experiences and behaviors are valid and that they have to make positive changes to manage their own emotions and move forward. Um, uh, um, Mindfulness, distress tolerance, interpersonal effectiveness, and a thing.
Sometimes. Yeah, so this is what I mean. This
Yeah.
this would be helpful if I had already done work of understanding my emotions,
And see, that is
understanding,
exactly why you need the emotional regulation,
yeah,
which
and
is,
the words, because if you don't
yeah,
know disassociated, if you don't know burnout, if you don't know bulldozing, if you don't know trauma dumping, if you don't know certain words, if you've never heard of certain things or concepts, if you haven't heard of if you don't know how to link the word I'm internalizing frustration, then it's hard to acknowledge it. So step one is actually really hard for me to have as
yeah.
a step one. It feels like such a big step. So I was just wondering how you found that.
I really, really struggled with it. Because I like they say, like, oh, you need to find the right mindfulness exercise for your body, right? So if that doesn't work, you need to find another one, you need to find another one, you need to keep looking. But I never have found one that helps me figure out how I'm feeling in the moment, not an hour later after everything's happened.
Yeah, yeah.
And how am I supposed to have no judgment for that when I like, I, of course I'm going to judge myself when I say something stupid, don't realize I've said something stupid, and then I'm going to break down cuz like that's, you immediately judge yourself cuz that's just where your brain goes.
Yeah, I think that's a maybe
At
how a
least
lot
that's
of
for
people
me.
feel. Yeah, I think my brain goes to cure. I'm very, very curious by nature, to the point where if I mess something up, I might not be sort of annoyed at the fact that I've messed it up more than I'm curious as to how I messed it up and
See, and
don't
I
want to
go
do it
into
again.
panic and I have to fix it. I'm like, what have I done? What have I done? How do I fix this? How do I fix this right now? Like that's I like go into a panic mode. Like I have to solve the problem, otherwise I'm the failure.
And how do you solve the problem if you don't know the problem?
Well, that's where the spiral goes.
The blind panic. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
bless you.
Well, I mean,
Um,
I'm acknowledging and I'm learning that I do that, and that's the first step, right? Because then I can say to a counselor, "Hey, this is a thing I do, and I don't really like it."
yeah, maybe as someone who's neurodiverse, you could take your standard DBT
Yes.
and rearrange it in a way that you put the biggest the hurdle for me, which is acknowledging. Can we reword that? Can we break that down into 4 separate categories by itself? Can we put that as number 3 of the 4 things? There might be ways that you can
Yeah.
do to make it
I'm
more.
writing that down. Can we reword that?
Wording is so important if
Yeah.
you are wired that way. If you're someone who takes words literally, I can be accused of being very pedantic, and I can understand that I can be and can be seen in as pedantic, but I'm like, no, 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 I need to understand. I don't understand. I can't agree or move forward if I do. Like, please explain it to me a different way.
Yeah.
Or I say, or I clarify. So, are you saying this? And people are like, well, no, I'm not. I'm like, but you are though. Explain to me
Exactly.
how I'm not. And they're like, oh, well, if you want to split hairs, I'm like, I'm not splitting hairs. If you're going wink, wink, nudge, nudge, read between the lines, I'm going to go, okay, I tried. Is this what it said?
Exactly.
You need to tell me yay or nay, because I genuinely feel like a deer in the headlights right now.
Yeah. Exactly. Well said. Oh, So
Do
I
you,
went purple and then green, and then this purple has green shimmer in it.
oh, lovely. Do you think that maybe I just had a thought that because the second and third gems, because they grew up basically speaking like Scientologies and not having the freedom and the expression to express and to vocalize their thoughts and to ask questions. Do you think as neurodiverse people we find it comforting to watch adults discover how they feel and how to communicate and how to articulate that and do it in a very non-judgmental way to themselves, and we see that be very accepted and supported? And I think that is probably quite comforting to us to be like, oh, it's okay to learn how to adult in
That's exactly
these
it.
40s 50s.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
Th-
Mm.
yes, absolutely. Especially as someone who's getting some diagnoses later on in life too. Like, uh, I feel like I've been like, when okay, like for example, like let's just say someone graduated high school and then someone told them, yeah, but we just gave you a passing grade. Like you don't actually know anything.
Mm.
That's how I feel getting late diagnosis.
Yeah, I can't comment. I got diagnosed as a child. I think I was 6, 7 when I got diagnosed with ADHD.
And I think that's another thing, like my family kind of everybody knew, and they didn't want to take me to the doctor because they didn't want me to have the stigma of having the labels and having to go to the psychiatrist and having to blah 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 and take the medication and have the aids that I needed and stuff like that. And so hearing other people coming to terms with that and letting myself feel like it's okay to say that I was let down as a kid. I've never really let myself say that before. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't. I don't think it's better or worse getting diagnosed earlier or later. Just
No,
just from what I've seen from watching a lot of people, it's just different. It's just different.
exactly.
Would you rather know that you're different and everyone know that you're different, and maybe you get some allowances, maybe you don't? Um, because my thing at school is I had the diagnosis. No one expected anything of me, so I didn't have, the stresses that a lot of other kids had. Um, which I feel thankful for because it probably would have been so stressful for me. But also, I literally have just believed my whole life that I'm just an idiot. And as long as I wasn't hurting anybody or causing any trouble, then that was me sort of at my peak. And then
Right.
I just let life walk all over me to a point where I was like, I don't even want to be here. Like, what am I
It's
doing?
horrible.
Um, and then I, changed some things and started doing the sports I was doing, and sort of realized, oh, actually, no, I actually can do some things like that.
A lot.
And then imposter syndrome comes along, and you're like, oh,
Mm,
hello, new load of rubbish unlocked there. Thank you for that. Fun.
yeah. Such a helpful buddy.
You're like, oh, these trophies, I think I must have tripped and fell into them. I don't know, but they're probably not
They're pity
mine. Take them.
trophies. They're just pity trophies. They're not, you didn't actually like earn them.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, you did.
but yeah. So I don't know. Everyone
I
knew.
don't think either one is better or worse. Like you said, it's the same set of challenges, just randomly arranged differently.
Yeah.
Like on my side, like everyone knew in my family that something was wrong with me, yet I didn't have the diagnosis, so that when I went to school and things were hard, nobody believed me and it didn't matter.
Yeah.
And then I'd say a way of this, and they say, no, you're just making that up for attention. You're lying. Shut up, you know. So it's like, what's the point of even trying?
Yeah. It is. You
It's
need
just,
hope as a child, don't you?
pardon?
You need hope as a child. If you need anything as a child, love, protection, and hope, and they
That's,
just
yeah,
smash it all.
exactly.
CBT, not a fan for me. Yeah, yeah. Again, CBT.
Yeah,
If I could do I use CBT for maybe 30 seconds if I'm getting myself in a panic. And that's where
yeah.
CBT's helped me for 30 seconds. It's very helpful, but it's not helpful after that. But it's 30 seconds of me going, this feels like the worst thing in the world. And then my brain goes, come on, what are the worst things in the world? Reel them off. None of them even come close to this thing. So that just helps me think about it rationally. It just helps me scale it down. But I can understand it not being helpful. I can
Yeah.
understand it
Sorry.
belittling and bulldozing people's feelings, and that's not. But yeah, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, I definitely found the DBT way more helpful than the CBT. It's like the CBT didn't really make a lot of sense to me, but then there were things in the DBT that really helped. And I think they developed DBT because they felt CBT was incomplete and it wasn't like a full spectrum treatment for the things that they were trying to do.
Everything is incomplete.
Well, that's exactly it, right? Water. Drink.
What do I want?
More money.
Mhm.
Just like all of a sudden I pictured everybody holding strike signs.
Yeah.
This is weird. I don't know what this is. Ooh, that's shiny.
So yeah, if anybody is new, this is neurographic art therapy. This is a form of therapy. It is very, very relaxing. Anyone can do it for the price of pad, pencil, and crayons. You don't even have to use paints for this. But all these paints I got from cheap shop.
You could buy like expired, like, you know, in the when you go into like the grocery store and there's like fruit that's like 70% off because it's going bad. You could buy that and crush it in a mortar and pestle and put it on the paper.
Or crayons. Sorry. Or while you're at the shop, you can check the bargain bin for broken crayons. And no,
Yeah,
I'm
it's like
fine.
$4. Oh, you could buy some fruit and you can smash it.
Make sure you have your
Uh,
mortar and pestle out. If people don't already have pencil crayons, Tilty, I feel like you're stretching a little bit.
are you serious? I got my mortar and pestle right here. Look at this.
Okay, one in the chat if you have a mortar and pestle to hand. One in the chat. Chat's going.
Be little, like a plump little dinosaur, just looking through the forest for some leaf. Have a little chomp on a leaf. And the leaf is a little sweeter than he thought it was going to be. A good day. It wasn't a bitter leaf.
Is Christina still here? Do we know what type of therapy Jeff, what sort of course he's going for? So obviously there's loads of different types of therapy, but
Oh yeah, I wonder what kind of like
talk
specialization.
therapy. Yeah, but yeah, I wonder if he's going to specialize in like anti-cults, doing like talk therapy or psychotherapy or.
Yeah, or he might do a specialization in high control
Or family,
recovery. Yeah.
or he could do so much. I'm just thinking it's so exciting. It's so exciting.
Can we
He
get
train.
him all of the specialties?
Imagine he could train child therapists and stuff, and social. What's the services called? Like child services, and teach them this is what you look out for. This is how you help. This is how you can help a child who's just coming out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Children will have been brought up to give this this constant eye contact, or see, even that by itself sounds horrific to me.
Oh, me too. That just like literally made the hairs on the back of my neck stand up.
Yes, someone forced. I mean, that feels like a violation. That would feel like someone putting hands on me.
Yes. Don't
It
look
would
into
feel
my
like
soul. Don't look at me.
I would prefer someone to grab my butt, and I don't like that. I wouldn't like that at all. But I would prefer someone to grab my butt than to stare into my eyes and I couldn't look away. It would feel less violating for someone to touch my butt.
Yeah, it's because it's not.
How
It's penetrating.
It just feels so violating.
Yeah.
I don't like it. And the thought they're doing that to children, again, it just feels predatory and gross and yucky and bleh.
Yeah, it's absolutely disgusting. It is.
Again, if you're stimming, if you are a neurodiverse person and you're stimming, need to get your TRs in, you're going to go to, do some training routines now where you're going to sit psychological warfare. Absolutely, I could not have. I would not be here to this day. I cannot believe the resolve. I can, the resolve and everything that everyone, all of the children have been through. I couldn't. There's absolutely no. I barely made it out alive in not in a cult.
Exactly. Exactly. So many strong souls.
Somebody's drawing souls.
No, I said so many strong souls. I'm sorry. I don't know what color to do now.
Yeah, I'm getting there where I'm like, what do I do here and there?
Whoa.
I want to get that book next, Jamie Mustard, The Invisible Machine.
What's that book?
It's about trauma. But Jamie Mustard grew up in Scientology.
I'm writing it down right now. Whoa! My pen! It fell on the floor! I'm so sorry, pen.
What's up? My dog feels your pain.
Oh, thank you, puppy. Thank you, puppy.
Why are you meowing? Okay, don't bark. I don't want an example. Just a question.
Gosh. Okay, I'm going to have OT420 while I look and see what color I want to add next, which I have no fucking idea.
Can we not, please, guys? Thank you. Yeah, I thought the interview with Jenna Miscavige. Oh, dog's knocking it over. Jenna Miscavige. Natalie did with Jenna Miscavige last night. That was
Was it good?
yeah, really good. I watched. I don't know if I watched most of it. I think I watched like 45 minutes, and then my eyeballs were just stinging, and my head was hurting. I'm like, no, I can't look anymore. I'll catch the rest of it.
I have it saved to my watch list because I haven't caught up on anything in the last 2 days. So I'm trying to rein in my boundary
What boundary?
of how much time I spend consuming content without taking care of myself.
Oh, you know, on YouTube app, you can put like, I can only spend this amount of time a day on YouTube, and you can do like a cut-off time. You can do all that in the YouTube app. Yeah.
What? Okay, I'm writing that down. Holy shit, I had no idea.
You can do loads
But
of
the
stuff on your
worst part
phone as
is
well.
then I can get, but I
there's
can
an
get
app
around that by going on my computer.
Okay, don't do that. There's an app called Forest. A Forest, I think, where you open your phone up and you set a timer. So if you don't want to use your phone for like half an hour or an hour, and you plant a seed, and then the seed starts growing into a tree. And if you let the tree grow fully, then they'll actually plant a tree for you. They'll actually plant a
Oh my
tree.
gosh.
Yeah. So
Okay, I'm downloading that.
you know, if you click off this because you want to check Instagram quick, you're potentially stopping a tree being planted that could have been planted. So,
Oh my gosh.
for me, planted some
That's
trees with it.
incredible. Okay, I'm downloading that. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I did find my my watch. I
Yeah.
downloaded a Star Trek face for it.
Nice.
So I can be a nerd. And then this way I can check my heart rate because I realized that one of the ways that I can know that I'm having anxiety is to see my heart rate before I actually know that I'm in a state of anxiety. And also I can set timers on it. And also it tells me to move when I've been sitting for 2.5 hours doing nothing. Oh, I think you're
That
muted.
sounds great. I'm muted because I was stuffing my face. Sorry.
Oh, I wasn't sure.
I was like, "Ooh, I need sugar, or I am gonna pass out."
Yes, sugar's good.
You have these move-free balls.
What?
They're called move-free because it's dairy-free and gluten-free and all
Oh,
of.
okay. Yeah.
Except it's very expensive.
Of course they are. All the healthy snacks that are good for people with complicated diets are really, really expensive. It's horrible.
Yep.
My cousin has a lot of food restrictions and has that problem.
Yeah, it's not the most fun. I always run out of yellow. I always say this, but
You always run out of yellow. I mean, it's a great color, and you've been using it a lot, so it makes sense.
yeah, I would. Yeah, definitely be. Would say that interview with Natalie and Jenna on Scientology Life After a Cult, that is one to watch. I think this is just for me personally what makes it resonate so strongly with me. Is for reasons like that, when she talks about just going in somewhere and being like, am I acting normal? Am I being okay? Is this normal enough? And when Natalie talks and she's like, yeah, well, I was done with the conversation. So I walked away. Like, that's something that I would, yeah, completely. I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I'm going.
I've done that.
That can be rude, but
Yeah, I know. It'll be like a family dinner and everyone will be sitting around the table talking, and then the volume steadily gets louder and louder and louder to the point where I don't actually hear what anyone's actually talking about. So I'm just like, I'm gonna walk away. And then everyone's like, why did you leave? We were having family time. I'm like, you could, how?
yeah, but you were having family time. I was in audio how? And then like,
Yeah.
oh, why do you have to be like that? Why do you have to
Yes.
be like that?
Yeah. And then for a few years, I just stopped participating at all because of that. And now I try my best, and then I say, can't do it anymore. Gotta go. And that's an improvement, and I'm happy.
And I think it's a you could empathize a lot with the family disconnection.
Mm-hmm.
I think with things like ADHD being likely hereditary, a lot of neurological things can be hereditary. That can create tumultuous relationships between children and parents, grandparents, people who are unaware of themselves, and also the differences in communication.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, I'm not, no way trying to armchair diagnose anyone with anything. I'm just observing from my lived experience and perspective the similarities in the outcomes and the potential symptoms of things that we're suffering from that is similar. I'm not saying I think anyone raised in a certain way has ADHD or ASD or anything of any sort. I'm just
No.
saying if you're raised in a way that has forced you to, they literally drive you insane and then make you mask it with, not only am I sane, but I'm happier than ever. That intense conflict growing up manifests and presents itself in similar ways that I can really feel in my
See.
heart and my gut and a lump in my throat when I hear these stories. It fully hits me. It fully hits me, and I feel that's a lot of way for. It's got to be the same because a lot of our lived experiences have so many similarities just in the neurodiverse
Yeah,
community.
exactly. There's so many correlations and things, and then, situations that lead to the same type of patterns and things like that. And then those same patterns can lead to the same, like, struggles later on. And then it's like we can see each other really
Yeah,
well.
yeah. To be seen and to be heard is just amazing
Yeah.
for anybody.
Yeah, like I said, being in this community is the first time that I've ever been heard.
I don't really want to be seen and heard too much, or I didn't think I did, but like even what we've got 4 people. That is amazing.
That's
That is me
that's
feeling
enough.
that's and if one of those people have a paintbrush or a pencil in their hand, even better, icing on the cake.
And if someone gets a chuckle, then absolute fucking win.
Yeah, I'm hoping that I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should talk less and just paint more. But I'm hoping to sort of
Well, I don't think so. I think it's a
reach
good balance.
reach new people and teach them about some of the abuses that we're trying to fight. Can you go and do that down there, please? No, 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 because I don't want wet patches on my bed. Get down. Lick your ass down there, please. Because no, get down. The noise is disgusting. The wetness is disgusting. Everything is gross. Please stop. I can't today.
Sorry.
That's my
sorry.
my sensory. That's my audible sensory. It's just like can't.
I know, just like they're slurping. It's like, God, just.
Oh, that was too much for me just then. Sorry, couldn't do it.
No, I get it. What time is it?
Yeah, we're probably good to go.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Okay, I'll finish this pink spot because I've still got some paint out here, so I don't want to waste it.
No.
You know what else I just realized is that it's like it was the summer solstice.
Ah,
Yeah, and it was like a strawberry moon, and it was like really weird energy, and the barometric pressure, and the humidity, and the weird heat, and it's like everybody in the world is having a stressful time right now.
and there's been a heat
And
wave in a lot of places.
yeah, and then it's like it gets warm, and then it's just too freaking much. And then it's like everyone breaks, and then we slowly start to reset. And it's just so disorienting. It's just been a action-packed little while here. Wow, that's really uneven. Great. Love that.
Yeah, might finish this off. I don't know. I don't know.
You don't want to finish the butthole?
I don't know what I'm going to do there. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what to do because I really went for it. There's a lot of.
Yeah, I know. Look at this. What do I do with that?
Mm.
I went like I put dips in the paper.
Yeah, so I said I was going to do it with my left because I feel like I might go for it with my right.
Yeah, exactly.
um,
You know, something that's bothering me?
well,
I was in the store the other day and I saw
mm-hmm.
these like Barbie ice lolly things, like Barbie dreamsicles or something like that.
Yeah.
And I didn't think anything of it. And ever since I saw the box, it's been bothering me that I don't know what the flavor is.
Can you Google it?
I can't, you know what? That's a really good idea. I don't know why I didn't. Okay, let me look this up. I don't know why, and it's just like, is it cotton candy? Is it strawberry? Is it what is it? My iPad apparently thinks I'm in Africa, so that's new. Hey Africa,
Have
is
a
it hot where
VPN.
you are? What?
Do you have a VPN?
Not on this. Interesting. It's been weird before. I don't know. Um, Okay, what was it? Barbie Dreamsicle, I think. No. No.
Oops,
Come on,
sit right.
Google. The
Sip break.
Googs. Oh, sip break.
Oh,
Thank
right.
you.
Cricket. Oh, hello. Chat's woke up.
Chats woke up.
Yeah, my chat froze and then it's just started again.
Oh, well, there you go.
Cricket's in the mic. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here.
Oh, well, that's really good. Peer specialist. I love hearing perspectives on mental health and such. Thank you. Oh, well, I really just like, I'm an
Wow.
audio producer, so I like to talk things out and then I understand what I'm thinking when I'm sort of talking it out, sort of thing. So yeah, this one of my favorite things is to just sort of throw around ideas and have a sort of greater understanding of things going on.
I'm just learning about odd verbal processing. And I have a lot to learn. I found them. Boom. Barbie Dream Bars. Strawberry swirl. They're like vanilla in the middle, and then they have like a strawberry coating.
Of course, yeah. To be fair, you could have guessed strawberry Barbie, couldn't you?
Yeah, I didn't know because it could have been one of those things where it's like,
Yeah,
it could be
yeah.
cotton candy. Is it solid ice cream, or is it ice cream with a coating? Is it fruit punch? I just want things to be fruit punch.
Yeah.
It's 2 a.m. on a Saturday, and I just want fruit punch. You can never find things that are fruit punch flavored.
I don't know what fruit punch flavor is. I can't imagine it sounds like it hurts. It sounds like someone throws a pineapple at your face and goes fruit punch, and you're like, ow, don't throw pineapple at my face. It hurts. It's not funny. Please stop doing that. Fruit punch.
No.
Fruit punch in your face. Like, no, ow.
It's like okay, have you ever had like Hawaiian punch?
No.
Oh fuck. Am I gonna have to Google fruit punch now to explain? Okay, hold on.
Well, is a punch a thing? Is a punch is something is like a base?
Punch.
It's like
Okay, so a punch is like a beverage, like fruit juices mixed together.
Is it like sangria? Is it like a virgin sangria?
Basically, but
It's got
it's
of orange and just different fruits chopped up and put in there.
it's
A
not, but
base.
it's just the juice.
So it's got no fruit pieces.
Yeah.
Well, it's just a juice then.
No. But sometimes people will add like Sprite or ginger ale to make it fizzy.
Is it like a mocktail? You just mix in soft.
So many...
No, but this
what?
is my fave. You know?
This is my favorite day. Okay. Punch. The term punch refers to a wide assortment of drinks, both non-alcoholic and alcoholic, generally containing fruits or fruit juice. So, fruit punch.
So basically, a punch is a liquid.
Thing.
It could be any liquid. It could be a liquid with bits or without bits. Alcoholic, non-alcoholic. Who knows? Punch.
Okay, yeah, but
I know less than what you say.
like fruit punch, like quote unquote, like fruit punch is a flavoring of certain things. Like, when you see like Gatorade and it's like red.
You've told me too many things. You've basically told me punch is an omnipotent liquid beverage. Omnipotent beverage. Beverage of omnipotence. Holy punch. It has everything but nothing. It contains all the things, but solely is the thing. But with everything else, mixed alcoholic, non-alcoholic. Punch broke my brain. Sorry, I can't believe we've been talking about Scientology for 2 hours and my brain's been broken.
Too. Mine's broken too. It's okay. Oh, okay.
Bring
Okay,
me
with
the
that.
punch and the fluffernutter. I just haven't tried a fluffernutter.
Cricket Cinema said, so when I was a kid, my family always Kool-Aid, but my cousins had Hawaiian Punch, so I thought that meant they were rich.
I know Kool-Aid.
Okay, well, Fruit Punch is a flavor of Kool-Aid. I could have just said that in the beginning.
Kool-Aid's a powder, though. And everything I've learned about punch is liquid. I know less. I know even less. I know even less. I know even less. I know even less.
I doubled over.
It's like you trying to teach me how to ride a bike and being like, no, put your legs forward, and I'm just keep cycling back and being like, I'm not getting anywhere, and you're like, you're not gonna keep falling off the bike. Nope.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh.
Kool-Aid. What's happened? Because this says we've only been going 9 minutes, and I know that's not right.
We've been going for 2 hours and 1 minute and 16 seconds, my friend. Not 9 minutes.
Oh, so it's punch. Punch is the rich people's Kool-Aid. Okay, that shows my status. Yeah.
Well, no, okay.
But we had it was fancy having Kool-Aid because Kool-Aid was sent over because people like a lot of people have like family in America in New York or the Caribbean, and they'd send over like the Boondocks, like
I didn't have Kool-Aid. I had no name beverage powder,
and then Kool-Aid and just weird stuff from just novelty stuff. That's
so awesome. Important things are so fun.
But yeah, we couldn't just buy Kool-Aid here. That was just something I got because.
What could you buy?
Punch and Judy. Now that's something I know. Do you know about Punch and Judy? That's what I know.
No.
Punch and Judy. I'm like.
Okay. Yep. I do know now.
I need to be careful with my devotions. I know Xenu free being here, and then they'll be like, clip that bit out of context.
Oh, jeez. Okay. I was gonna say something. Where did it go? What happened? Oh, I was gonna say, it's not like I had like expensive Hawaiian Punch, like the nice shit. Like I had no name fruit punch flavored beverage powder. The brand is literally called No Name.
Oh, we'd be like, oh, what have we got to drink? Council Pop. What's that? Tap water. Tap water. That's what council is. Tap water. And do you know what our tap water has? Poo particles. Oh, we've got elections coming up, and everyone's promising to take the poo out of the water. I'm like, that could have been done before. Is that something you all want to advertise? Just anyone who didn't know you were drinking poop water, we've been dumping sewage in the water, but I will be the one to stop. Yeah. Just a little nasty.
I just love how validated you were when you were like, I'm not drinking this. There's something wrong. I don't care that you keep telling me that I should drink it. I'm not. It's not right. And then everyone was like, yeah, there's poo in the water. Can you believe it?
Yes. I said to Snugger, I got tired. I was like, there's something wrong with this water, and they're trying to flush chemicals. They're doing something to try and do something. Like, no. And I don't buy bottled water on principle, plastic bottles, blah, blah, blah. I don't like it, but, I use bamboo charcoal to help the water not smell or taste of anything and take any more impurities out. But I was like, bamboo charcoal is not going to remove poo particles.
It's in there.
New fair enough. Hi, Bridget. Yeah, Bridget's amazing. Bridget's doing amazing things to help with the site. Thank you so much.
Bridget's here to hear about us talk about poo.
Yeah, I can't wait for everything to be ready and tell everybody all the exciting stuff.
It's gonna be awesome.
And hi, Maya. If I haven't said hello, hello. Thank you for being here. And yeah, Snuggle, Taya. I was like, poof, not this one, not me. Not me. No.
Something's not right.
Something is not okay.
Yeah, don't have poo in the water.
They're
Please.
dumping sewage into it. That's the problem is. They're dumping sewage into drinking water.
That should be illegal.
Yeah.
You'd think that, since the medieval times, there would
Do
no
you know
longer
how
be
it's
poo.
illegal? Here, like I think you can't spit on the floor. I think illegal.
Oh, jeez.
But you can. Okay.
But you can, yeah, they're sick of my shit, I think, those dogs. Oh, dear. I think I am ready to go to the sleep.
It was the postal delivery service.
Oh, Royal Mail.
It was an owl. No. No, it was a woman.
Oh, I pictured an owl with a crown, and now I'm really happy.
I seen helicopter at what station? Why has it gone out of my head? Why is the station gone out of my head? Snuggle, you here still? You know where? All I can think of Trafalgar Square, and it's not Trafalgar Square. I'm right, Trafalgar Square. It's not. You know the station which has platform 9 3/4 in London.
King's Cross.
Thank you. Thank you. That really helped. That did. Trafalgar Square. Shut up, silly brain.
Good thing I'm a fucking nerd.
Yeah, so she went there. So there was loads of Harry Potter references, and I've watched Harry Potter many, many times.
Guess which house I was sorted into.
Which one?
Guess. I want you to guess.
Hufflepuff.
Yes.
Yeah, guess which one I would be.
Hufflepuff?
No.
Ravenclaw. Or Gryffindor.
No. Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that does make sense. I was trying to think of all the things and then it flooded my brain.
I was like, Hufflepuff.
I was just like,
I'm getting weird.
I was like, but you're a really good friend, so Hufflepuff. But you're really strong, so Gryffindor. But you're smart, so Raven. Oh, fuck! Okay, Fluffer's headmaster.
I thought Ravenclaw because I like ravens.
Oh, that's cool
like
too. My
I'm
partner's
very loyal,
Ravenclaw because he's a
and I'm more
smart
quiet.
asshole.
I'm more reserved.
Yes, that's true.
In my, I do a lot of thinking before I open my mouth and say this is my opinion. So I might chat blah 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 while I'm audio processing. But then for me to be like, this is what I think, I normally would have thought about that a lot.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna fall asleep.
Yeah, this is only going 16 minutes, so I've lost all. What's Tang?
Tang is like it's basically like Kool-Aid, but it's old. It's older. It's like the original beverage powder, and it's like orange flavored. And so in the 70s and stuff, they'd always make jokes about Tang, and then it's like it's a double meaning because the astronauts drank it, but also it means like a lady's hoo-ha.
Oh my god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh dear, I'm so. Oh god! That I got tears. I got tears in my eyes. That tickled me. I don't know. I think, like, oh, sipping on that tang.
Exactly. Growing kids need lots of tang. No. Oh.
Maybe because you said hoo-ha as well. I was expecting hoo-ha.
Yeah, be careful. Watch out. Don't slip and hurt your hoo-ha.
That's gonna get me later. That's gonna get me later. That's gonna get me later. I'm gonna use that later. Oh. Oh.
Glad that one got you.
That
That makes me really happy. Oh, I'm gonna sleep well tonight.
Oh, it's funny. Ooh, a sip of the tang. Oh God, so silly stuff.
Tang party.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I think we might have some tang in the cupboard. If we do, I'll bring it down.
Oh,
This
that's
is a
so
little
funny.
comic relief. It's tasty, actually.
Yeah, I bet.
Quite a fan. I'm quite a fan of the taste of tang. I'm not afraid to
I'm
say
a fan of the tang.
You know, it's got a unique smell, but I really appreciate it.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Refreshing.
Oh dear me.
I need to go to bed.
Yeah, sorry. You go. I don't know.
No,
I don't
don't
know.
apologize. I'm just evolving. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Recently, I'm just going to quickly finish off this because whether you're here or not, this is probably what I'm going to do. I've got my memory foam cushion here. Yeah, got any questions, suggestions, anything? What we've been talking about? We've been talking about children growing up in Scientology and the way they are forced to sort of act like big beings in little bodies and how their childhood is stolen from them. And we also talked a lot about therapy. I don't know if I'm buffering. We talked about therapy and how amazing it is that I don't. Am I buffering? I don't know. How amazing it is that Jeff got the grant for him to go back to school to become a therapist. That's amazing. So amazing. It'll be amazing he'll be able to do it, and he's obviously got his own plans for his life, but if I got a vote, which I don't, I think he'd be an amazing teacher, and the potential he could do, even just through like YouTube, like you can do a lot of teaching through there. And yeah. Any comments? Any neurospices in the chat who I keep going to that one, it's wrong colour. Who want to give comment or question on what brought you to the community? Or if you're new to the community and you want a joke. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to go for the green up here. This is neurographic art. This is by itself a form of therapy. It's not like a trauma therapy or it's not going to help with life improvements or planning or routine or fixing relationships, but as a basic therapeutic, relaxing, calming thing to do, a way to get out negative energy, a way to connect with your thoughts and slow yourself down a bit, this is a good thing to do. Yeah, even if you're not arty, even if you don't really dabble too much, since you're not doing it for like, you're not doing it to go in a gallery, you don't have that pressure of having to know any sort of colour theory or what you should be doing or what colours go where. Really sort of do what you want. The more you get into it, there are sort of more stricter rules you can follow, like doing the anti-intuitive lines. You can do that as the art therapy, or you can just use the neurographic style to do normal art pictures. Well, something more like more picture-y, like this one. Doo-doo. This is a relatively cheap and a good way just to slow down, get some of those not so great chemicals out. And I did some conscious breathing before doing the lines. That's good. Always helpful. And sip breaks. If you haven't had a sip, do take a sip. More green, more green, more green. Yeah, I'm hoping just to finish this off and then come back and do the drawing of the lines. I don't know, I might finish this off by myself and upload a picture. Or I might do this on a live. Might finish it off on the live with Tilty. I'm not too sure. But me and Tilty do Paint and Ponder on their stream on Wednesday at 6 p.m. UK time, 10 a.m. PTS. No, PST. My brain's frying. PST. Yeah? I don't know, brain's glitching. And then I sometimes do something with Rika on Sunday, depending on how she feels. Rika is very good at taking her own brilliant advice and setting boundaries and self-care. And we like that. By we, I mean me. I like that very much. I think it's very admirable and something I would like to do more. And drinking more. That was on my goals list. Drink more water. No, this is a form of therapy. It's called neurographic therapy. Which you can Google it and it gives a much better explanation. But no, it is a bona fide form of therapy. It is very, very helpful. I can't explain. I'm not that clever, but Google do a great job. But yeah, it just helps relax and calm the brain. What are you doing? Hey. Oh, cheeky. There's a magpie swooping at the baby bird's nest, and I do not like that. I like the magpies very much, and I feed them. I feed them a lot. I give them all sorts. They'll have proper treats. They'll have fruit. Sometimes I'll put out a bit of dog food because they really like that. Just be nice, please. Just don't come and bully and eat each other. Yeah, please. I don't like it. Anywho, be normal. Try it out. Let's give it a go. And I'm just feeling green. I'm just feeling green, green, green everywhere. I feel like I've got the brush in my hand. I have the will. I like the colour. Why not? Well, thank you. Hope you have a nice weekend too, and I hope your insomnia is better. And do you have fun in Pennsylvania? Pennsylvania's cool. Well, I don't know. I've never been. It sounds cool. I think that's what I do with the audio processing, because I just spend a lot of time disagreeing with myself out loud. Which is good, because it means it's sort of a constant reminder of how wrong you can be a lot of the time. Before giving it proper attention and thought. Yeah, I mean, there's if you do neurographic art, then that's therapeutic. It's still therapeutic to do a neurographic art style, but neurographic therapy is its own therapy. It is something I really wanted to do, but you've got to legit get all of the qualifications to be a therapist, and it is very, very hard. So this is as close as I can get to helping people, and I'm very grateful for the opportunity. And we are dundedly undid. Well, except for this bit here. Oh no, I like this. It's weird, but I like it. I like this one. It gives me whimsy. This. I don't know if you pink or blue. Either pinky pink. Neurographic art. I've done a lot of therapy. So I was diagnosed with ADHD when I was, I think, 1996, somewhere around there, 97 maybe. So I've done a lot of therapy. I've done a lot of trial therapies. I've been guinea pigs for lots. And I think during lockdown, I was just trying to find a few things to just sort of try and keep me sane. And I actually wanted to. No, I don't think I'm the only person. I think a lot of people are like, you know what? If I'm going to be stuck in and then I'm going to make the best of it. You know, if I've got no outside obligations or pressures or anything, I've just, just got stuck in the house and then go out for a walk. I'm going to be the best version. There's no excuse for me not doing all the things. Yeah, that's the idea. That was the big sparkly thing that was never going to happen. But I did pick up a good few habits, and I started doing Tai Chi, which I absolutely love and continue to do, and art, and I started reading. I got all the dyslexic sheets and stuff for me to read, so I started reading and doing art and stuff, and it was fun. It was a game changer. Changed everything up. thoroughly enjoy it all. Does it help more to do that kind of art therapy instead of just painting whatever? Yes. If I'm stressed, if I'm worried about something, if I am ruminating, if I'm stuck, if I feel sad, yeah, this is the one I go to. Like other times, I might just be annoyed and I might just want to do something to express that. I might do something more. I can't even find it right now, but something more obvious, expressive. I don't know the words. Yeah, this is one when I was talking to Luke. I think it was when I did with the Art of Brotherhood. And this one's quite calm, quite relaxed, quite fun, funky. I wasn't having a bad day. Just having a slightly worse day. I want to write like F your cult or FCNO or I'm going to do something over that, but I was clearly not happy. Annoyed at the cult that day. And then this one I didn't really know what to do, but I just started doing something and it was like sweet sun slice. So sometimes you can just have a person or colour theme in mind and just go from there. But it's this part. It's the crossing over of the lines. This is just something about that soothing for our brain to look at. Our brains like the patterns like that. You don't get like things that look perfectly symmetrical in nature. Things are quite. And then the one I did the other day that I am quite happy with. Is it here? Yep. Nope. I have Feral Shuttle. There she is. So that's a neurographic art style. That was just the art style because I already drew the picture down and painted the background and then did the neurographic over it. There's like stained glass windowy. Bramble. Did we have does it help more? Oh no, like that. If I'm stressed out, I find yeah, colouring also helps a lot. Yeah, pencil. Doing this with pencil is really, really good. Declared Dave the Suppressive Sherry did the Scientology colouring book. Colour Me Santo, that's what I'm going to call it. It's not called that, but it's funny. So yeah, the colouring books are really, really good. Do we know pink or blue? And then I'm going to end. I'll leave you all alone. Pink or blue? This is going to be a busy one. I'm going to go pink. Unless someone said blue. Nope, no one said anything. Pink. Oh, maybe not you. Okie dokie. Ask dokie. I'm going for this. This light colour. I don't know what you lot can see, but I'm thinking like pixie person in a forest and maybe a lake or this could be a pond. And I might do another circle or two somewhere else afterwards. I'm just going to do this one colour all the way across. And then I'm probably going to, once I've rounded all these off, it's probably going to take up quite a lot of the space in there. But I might do some doodles around it afterwards. Patterns. It depends. I normally go, yeah, that's enough when it's enough, and sometimes it's enough when it is way too much. And sometimes maybe it could do with a little more. I don't know. It's subjective, isn't it? I think one of my favourite doodle pieces is the one I did of Serge. Wow. It's inspired by Serge. I don't want to say of Serge because I could never. There we go. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I am. And then we'll find Serge because he's just wonderful. Any excuse to show a picture. So these are the doodles. You can just pick some of these to do sort of the doodles in, and just like dots or spots or swirls or patterns or stripes, little doodlies. There's all sorts you can do. There we go. I'm done. Thank you all so much for joining us today. That's what I got. That's what we did. Message of today: let kids be kids. Therapy is good. Water is good. Feeling is good. Dropping things happens. It happens. We're okay. Thank you, everybody. And I will see you when I see you next. Probably in the chat. Thank you all so much. Bye.